Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Edmund James Green, age 69, of Cullman, are incomplete and will be announced later by Cullman Funeral Home. Mr. Green passed away on Monday at his residence. Funeral services for John V. Davis will be at 2 p.m. Wednesday at Hartsville First United Methodist Church. Memorial services for John Nelson Jr. will be at 11 a.m. today at St. John's. The body will lie in state from 10 to 11 a.m. at the church. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Welcome to Today on 2. It is Wednesday, the 29th day of May, almost the end of May.
That's right. Couple more days.
And the weather indicates it is summer.
I suppose so, but it sure is very nice outside.
It's
still.
Wonderful.
It is just gorgeous.
The mornings are pleasant, a beautiful sunshiny day.
Right.
Let's see what the weather forecast is going to be today. Brought to you by Nick Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. The Weather Almanac for the 29th of May, the average high temperature is 85, the average low is 58, the record high 96, way back in 1941, and the record low 45 in 1999. Sunset this evening at 7:52 and sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:38. Here's the satellite picture. You can see what's going on around the country, rain here and there. But I don't think there's a lot of storm activity. That's good news. Our part of the country, fair skies. Here's our forecast for today. Sunny and breezy again. That breeze feels good, too, when it gets to be 85 degrees. Cloudy tonight, low of 66. Partly sunny tomorrow with a 40% chance of thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. High of 84. 50% chance of rain on Friday with a high of 83. The weekend looks pretty good. Slight chance of rain on Saturday, a high of 84. Sunday, maybe a better chance of rain. High of 82, 81 on Monday, and 84 on Tuesday. Typical weather as we get out of May and head into June.
That's right.
The swimming pool is open.
Yes.
At the Wellness and Aquatic Center.
It is in full.
You went there over the weekend?
I went with my grandson, yes.
Did you get in the water?
Yes, I did.
Was it cold?
It was cold. I won't lie, it was cold.
Or as they say at the Wellness Center, it was brisk.
It was brisk, yes it was. And this was like 4 in the afternoon, so probably if I had been there in the heat of the summer, in the heat of the day at noon, and had been out there for a while, but it was good.
Did Logan think it was cold?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay. Sometimes kids don't care.
Right, he didn't care, but it was cold. You could tell. His little expression.
Turns blue.
Yeah.
I always like this. Kids turn blue, and then you'll say, "Are you cold?" No.
I'm good. So he had a good time.
Well, let's see. There's an event coming up Sunday that we need to talk about.
Yes,
at
we do.
Sacred Heart Church.
They have been celebrating all year long their centennial celebration, and they're going to, this is one of the last remaining activities that they're going to be having, and it is a free event. Everybody is invited to attend, and they are going to be doing a centennial choir along with a concert with the Huntsville Brass Band, a 30-piece brass band.
30-piece brass band. They'll make some noise.
Yes, they will. And if you have ever been in Sacred Heart Church when they are doing any kind of a concert, The acoustics in there are just phenomenal. It is a wonderful place to have a concert. Just go and enjoy the music. This would be just an awesome event. And it's going to be on this Sunday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So go and enjoy. This is just phenomenal. And once again, it's to celebrate their 100th anniversary. I think that's fantastic. But they said originally that they started in 1877 and built the church in July of 1913. That's when it was finished. So that's pretty amazing.
It is. Let's see, we probably have a Facebook friend of the day to tell you about.
Well, Miss Jessica Pettis is our Facebook friend, and she likes Criminal Minds and CSI Miami. So very good for her. I guess she likes mystery and that kind of stuff, you know. And
those are good shows, too.
Yes, they are. Very good shows. So we're glad she's our friend.
We have an interesting guest coming to see us today talking about an interesting subject.
That's right. Miss Jessica Tucker. Jennifer Tucker is here today. I'll get it. Sorry about that. And she's with Pineheart Farms, and she's talking about the bird watching. We've been kind of talking about this in our community billboard, and so she's going to give us all the details about it. But I think that's great. We have some beautiful birds around here. I have a bird feeder out in the backyard, and I get all kinds of little interesting-looking birds. So I'm excited about that. That'll be good.
Okay. George Spear is here with news and commentary right after this.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Ed White Jewelers, it's a family-owned business, and we can service all your jewelry needs. We have a knowledgeable and friendly staff, and if there's something that you need that we do not carry the line of, we have a close networking with other jewelry stores also, and if they carry a line that we do not carry, rest assured we'll be able to get that piece for you. So when you think of Ed White Jewelers, that's really all you need to think about. Shop Ed White Jewelers for the good stuff.
Choices on my terms and my time. I'm in a Wallace state of mind. I've got goals and I'm aiming high. Wallace has choices that'll fit me just right. I'm in a Wallace state of mind. I'm in a Wallace state of mind.
Time for news and commentary on this Wednesday. Looking at the morning news. Unfortunately, we lost a woman. 36-year-old Brandy Vance of Hanceville died in a one-vehicle accident. It involved a motorcycle. And I'll tell you, nowadays, if you ride a motorcycle, it is just, you have to watch out for everything. It's not like it used to be. Before, there might have been, back in the 70s when I owned a Harley, it was an issue of trying to watch for people not paying attention. So you had the light turned on, which I think that's commonplace now when you buy a motorcycle. The headlight is on, but that doesn't mean people are going to be watching for you. And between text messaging and all these other things that are distractions, I just think that this is terrible. 36-year-old Brandy Vance of Hanceville killed. The wreck occurred 4 miles north of Hayden in Blount County, but she was from Hanceville, according to the Times. Also, news this morning, we had a guest yesterday morning who was on the pro side of rezoning the property off of Highway 157 behind McDonald's there and I-65 for the purposes of putting in a place that would serve liquor and such as that. But the guest canceled on this first thing yesterday morning, and apparently the zoning proposal for entertainment district in Cullman has been withdrawn. They've just changed their mind. A lot of opposition to it. The lady who had bought the property, first of all, I don't know why she would have bought it there when there was property down at 278 exit that had already been zoned, for entertainment, and it wouldn't have been an issue. Might not even been as much as $35,000 an acre as it was behind off of 157. And that just isn't, I don't know what But I guess it goes to show, if you oppose something enough and you're vocal enough, then you may very well get the attention of people who are going to vote. It was also confusing seeing these white signs with the black lettering saying vote no. People had a relative of mine said, George, how am I going to vote for that or vote against it? Well, it was actually not your decision. It's going to be the city council's decision, I guess, in Cullman. And so the plans were withdrawn. The developer, the lawyer for the developer, Steve Griffith, says there were a lot of misconception about that, though. And the developer may host community meetings to clarify the plans or even look at buying another piece of property in the area. Now, I don't know, there aren't many places zoned entertainment, I don't believe, but I do know off of 278 and I-65, there's a place there that has been. And one down by Walmart. How big of an area is it, do you know? Huh. Investigators with the Alabama Forestry Commission arrested 21-year-old James Luke Ellis of Moulton, charging him with wildland arson. Believe it or not, he has allegedly started 8 wildfires one day of this month in the Mount Hope area of Lawrence County. Can you imagine 8 wildfires? What is it? I never have understood that. Have you? Why do people get a kick out of watching things burn? That's perverted, is it not? I'll tell you what was perverted was when I was a kid, we didn't have air conditioning, and many of you out there know what I'm talking about. In the spring of the year, you're sitting there, it's the afternoon, late afternoon, and you smell grass burning. And you say, oh my God, the neighbors decided to burn off his field. So you go outside and you see this wall of fire headed your way, So you go grab the top out of a sapling and go beating the fire as much as you can. But I used to send fear through my heart when I was a kid, whenever you would smell that. Nowadays, your house would be burnt down. You'd never know it because most people have air conditioning in their homes. But that was one advantage of not having air conditioning. I'm sure there are more advantages, but I don't know what it would be. Let's see, what else here? Oh gosh, Redstone Arsenal, Lions, Tigers, and Bears, oh my. They're confirming around 15,000 furloughs going to be sent out for government workers. They're going to lose them for a while. They won't have any income for a while. The government civilian on Redstone Arsenal makes between $70,000 and $72,000 average. Now, right, they're saying this. They're saying even they're going to close the commissary one extra day. It's now closed on Mondays. They're talking about closing the commissary an extra day. Meanwhile, and this shows how screwed up government is as far as I'm concerned, even as that's happening, the federal government has posted some 4,300 jobs in an effort to hire 10,000 people. This is after sequestration, right? After all this has started. The median salary for all these posted positions was $76,000. A fourth of those listed pay $113,000 a year. And some of them needing bartenders. Where is government's brain? Where has it gone? When you've got local people in this area who are preaching lions, tigers, and bears, no wonder people get scared, right? But all they're doing is cutting the percentage of growth is all they did with the sequestration. And they can't handle that? I don't understand that. 2 days after CBS proclaimed its primetime drama NCIS to be the season's #1 program, NBC Sports announced that its Sunday Night Football was the #1 sports program. So you got all these entertainment not authors, but producers and writers and such saying, what's going on here? The Nielsen ratings is kind of a mixed bag as to how they determine what's the #1 show. In fact, to be #1, they have to say, okay, here's the rating period from January to such and such. But in reality, what they do is they allow these networks to start counting the number of viewers before the deadline, right? I watched a show last night that's #1 on NBC, The Voice. It's like these typical competition type shows. And I was sitting there with my wife, and I was looking at this, and here's the #1 song this girl's singing. So she's going to do her best to give her rendition. And the lyrics are, I'd catch a grenade for you. Now there's a lovely song. I'd take a shot in the head for you. And I looked at Vicki and I said, I'd catch a grenade. You don't catch a grenade. You all get killed. You jump on a grenade. Cover it, right? Go figure. Stay tuned. More today on 2 after this.
In the nation, Our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
Well, I got a woman mean as she can be. Well, I got a woman mean as she can be. Now sometimes I think she's almost mean to me. She got a ruby lips, she got shapely hips, yeah. Boy, she makes a royal but I got a woman mean as she can be.
Back to Today on 2. It's time to give away our prizes for today. Let's see, we have the day pass to the Wellness and Aquatic Center. And we have the two-piece meal deal, courtesy of Bojangles, leg and thigh fixin', and buttermilk biscuit. Those are the prizes we have for today. We're going to ask you a question about one of these ads, so pay close attention. The Tin Shop, a new advertiser with us. They do residential air conditioning, commercial refrigeration, and coolers in Coleman and in Birmingham.
And Deb's bookstore. I was just there yesterday. I tell you, all I got to do is go in and say, Deb, you got a new book to recommend for me? And she does, and I buy it, and I go home and I read it and enjoy it.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
The Wellness and Aquatic Center announces that the outdoor pools are now open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day during the summer months. Spend your time at the Wellness and Aquatic Center.
Baldwin Counseling Center, and Dr. Howard Rogers is the man you need to see if you need some counseling, lifestyle coaching, individual or family counseling, weight loss, on any kind of issue like that. He can help you with it.
David Methvin is the owner of Autotech. They do foreign and domestic auto repair and service. They're located in Vinebond, between the Super Saver and Ridgecrest Community Church.
And Dairy Queen is featuring their Choco Peanut Butter Brownie for their Blizzard of the Month. I think this is a new recipe for them. It's got peanut butter topping and chocolate chunks and, of course, brownie mixes.
Mullins Body Shop, over 50 years they've been doing auto body repair and towing. You can still count on them each and every day. That's Mullins Body Shop.
Night Free Insurance, and they are providing insurance coverage now for over 3 generations. One of the top 10 growth agencies in the state of Alabama for auto owners. That's Night Free Insurance.
Question for today: which advertiser has all of their products always at a discount?
Oh.
Is that safe to say?
I guess. I'm trying to think who that is.
One advertiser has their products always at a discount.
Okay. Okay.
Who are we talking about? 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. We have the day pass to the Wellness and Aquatic Center and the two-piece meal from Bojangles. And while you're thinking about that and calling in, we'll check the weather forecast. It'll be sunny and breezy today with a high of 85. Cloudy tonight, low around 66. 40% chance of thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon with a high of 84. And we have a caller ready to go. Hello, who's calling? Hello, who's calling? Hello?
Okay, Ann.
Okay, Ann, what's the answer to the question?
Yates, the bookstore?
No, it's not Yates Bookstore. Think about it.
Yates Bookstore?
No, that's not the right answer. Think about it. Call us back. Okay, we have another caller.
Good morning, caller. Hello? Hello? Is that person still on the line?
Hello?
Hello? To whom am I speaking?
Hello?
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 What's the answer?
Can you not hear us?
Yes, I hear you, Janice.
Okay, good, Janice. Give us an answer.
Deb's Bookstore?
There
Yeah.
you go. That's the right answer. Deb's Bookstore. Used books and new books always on sale.
Yeah.
Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Need to remind everybody, I thought our telephone answers or call screeners remind people there's a delay. Don't listen to your TV set. Listen to the telephone.
Right. Turn the TV down when you call us.
Try to tell this every day. Okay, we have more ads to show you, starting with Brown & Company Beverages, a specialty wine and beer store. Check out their great deals every day, located on Highway 157.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear, it's the Reader's Choice Award winner for men's clothing, now offering suits made to your measurements. Goodness gracious, that's so great to know. If you're a big and tall guy, you can have it fit perfectly.
Yates Chance Christian Bookstore honors graduates. They have gifts for the seniors, high school, or college graduates, music, ebooks, jewelry, and more in the South Coleman Shopping Center.
And Tires for Less is more than just tires. They do have Firestone and Bridgestone tires, but they can also have, you could go there and have your oil changed or minor engine repairs done, check those shocks and brakes, go see Greg and the guys.
Borden Family Pharmacy has the Dr. Comfort Diabetic Shoes. And Borden Pharmacy, located at the corner of Eagle Road and Highway 157, diabetic footwear.
And Uniform Place has some great footwear too. The Alegria shoes, they come in Blue Bubbles and Midnight Garden in a variety of different patterns. So go check that out at the Uniform Place, located on 2nd Avenue Southeast.
Crew at Earl's Body Shop reminds you, move over for emergency vehicles. They're located on Highway 31 North and on the internet, earlsbodyshop.com.
Renard's Gallery and Gifts, where they have jewelry available, prints and gifts available, and they do have some framing that they can do for you, and they do a great job of that. Located at 314 First Avenue Southeast.
And the Stereo Center in the Coleman Shopping Center has the Sony Marine Stereo System for your boat on sale now at $149. There we go with our merchant ads for today. I think we have a birthday to tell somebody about on the 29th of May.
We do. Miss Delilah Sontag is going to have her birthday today, and she will be put into that drawing on Friday, where she has the possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
Coming up next, we're going to talk with Jennifer Tucker, and she's going to tell us about bird watching at Pinehart Farms.
Very good.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Bird watching at Pinehart Farms is the subject, and Jennifer Tucker is our guest today. Hi, Jennifer.
Hey, how are you?
Thank you for coming to see us.
Thank you for having us.
For people who are not familiar with Pinehart Farms, let's start there.
Okay.
Tell us about Pinehart Farms.
Pinehart Living History Farm was started in the early 1930s. My grandfather actually was the one who had the property and built the barn and the house. So we've been there since early 1930s. Since then, it was a working farm. He had dairy cows, and since both my grandparents have passed, but we've kept the farm alive, and we do programs now for elementary 3rd grade kids the month of October. So we have kids come in, and we have a public day also set up in October where anyone and everyone can come join us at the farm for our public day. we have different activities going on throughout the year, and the one we're here to talk about today is the birding program that we have in the month of June.
I think we also should make it clear, Jennifer, Pinehart Farms is not open every day.
Exactly.
It's just for certain events.
Yes. You can, though, call in and set up for private tours also,
Okay.
If anyone would like to do that.
Well, I think it's great that you guys, that the family has decided to do this because, of course, farming there are a lot of farms here in our area, but there are still a lot of kids that grow up and don't know anything about farming, have no idea where milk comes from and things like that. And so I think it's just great that y'all are interested enough and eager enough to do this kind of thing.
Yes.
So it's a great opportunity for little kids
Absolutely.
to participate in farm. But then doing the bird watching is kind of a different aspect of that. Is this something that y'all have been doing for a long time? Or
We've did it before in the past, and this is another program that we've picked up again this summer.
Okay.
And we have a really great bird expert coming in, David Pilot. David Pilot is a retired teacher, biology teacher from Wallace, so he'll be coming in, did his graduate work at Alabama and Auburn, and he's picked it up as a hobby. He's been doing birding for 15 years now, and he goes all over the United States and even out of the country to do bird surveys. He's a member of the Audubon Society and different societies, so very great man and does a wonderful job with it.
Well, tell us what kind of birds are out there right now. We were kind of talking about that a little bit before
And most
the show.
people are familiar with the common yard birds, the bluebirds and the robins, but there are other types of birds that he's going to be talking about. This program is set up every Saturday. So he's going to be covering different topics. This Saturday, June the 1st, starts at 8:30, and he will just be going over the basic skills that you'll need for bird watching. Bird watching is a hobby that doesn't require a lot of equipment. If you've got a good pair of binoculars and a field guide, basically is all you need for the bird watching. So he's going to cover just the basics this Saturday. So it's for anyone and everyone that wants to come. We've got people registered from elementary kids to retirees that will be coming and participating.
Bet you can buy one of those bird watching books at
Deb's Bookstore. Yes, I've got
At a
two.
discount.
Yes. It's just a basic book to help you identify birds.
Yeah. And so,
Okay,
anyway.
do we need to make a reservation or an appointment ahead of time?
You need to register. You can contact Carolyn Pinehart Johnson. I've got her number and her email.
Okay.
There's no fee, so that's good.
Yeah.
So you can contact her and sign up for that.
Okay.
And is there a limit as to how many people can attend?
No, we've got it set up so just now we've probably got around 20 signed up so far. So.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Now, do you wear comfortable walking shoes?
Comfortable
and
walking shoes because we will be out and about on the
Okay.
farm, and we've got different locations. I think we're going to Sportsman's Lake one day and to Stony Lonesome. I think we're going down there one day. Early in the morning is the best time to do birding. This Saturday it starts at 8:30, and then we're going to adjust the schedule from there. We may go earlier.
Okay. What about little kids? Is this something that interests, what kind of age group are we talking about?
They're trying to elementary age. No one really below 5. Below
yeah.
5 because he does get into the taxonomy, classification of birds.
Okay.
So, but we're going to start out basically just identifying common yard birds, and then he's going to get into basic bird taxonomy and identification of common birds. It's the second week. The third week, June the 15th, will be identifying birds by their size, their shape, their field marks and behavior, talk about woodpeckers and other non-passerine birds, which non-passerine birds are birds that don't perch. So your ducks and your geese and your turkeys, your bigger birds.
Okay.
And then June the 22nd, they're going to identify birds by their habit, seasonality, because birds migrate, certain birds. So he'll be talking about those types of birds. And then the passerine family, which are your perching birds, your small house yard birds that we've talked about earlier.
Okay.
And then the last June the 29th, the last Saturday, they're going to be identifying common birds by their calls, because a lot of the times you can't see the birds, but you can hear them.
Yes, you can.
So we'll be talking about that the last Saturday.
Yeah, very good. So they just need to register ahead of time.
Yes.
And do they register for each week separately, or once you register?
Once you register, you're registered for the whole month,
Okay.
whether or not you can attend every Saturday. We hope you can,
Right.
but if not, that's okay.
Right. All righty. Well, good deal. It starts this Saturday.
It starts this Saturday, and if you would like to register, you can contact Carolyn Pinehart Johnson.
Okay.
Her phone number is 256-734-0850. Or you can email her at bjohn, B-J-O-H-N, 781@AOL.com.
Very good. Good information.
Great.
All right. Thanks
We're
for being
looking forward to
here.
everyone
Yes.
coming out and enjoying the birding sessions with us.
Stay tuned. We have more coming up right after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. dual fuel, double ovens, and they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room, the best room, your kitchen. We're devoted to it, and you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Now it's time for our community billboards, brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. The annual Recover Rally will be taking place on Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. at Fest Hall Marketplace. There are going to be music and speakers and free food, drinks, and door prizes. It's hosted by the Root Recovery Group. And Rad Kids. These are for boys and girls ages 4 through 10. Going to be held at the Coleman Civic Center June the 24th through the 28th. You need to sign up and register. It's from 9 to 11 in the morning. Classes are just $5 per child for the entire week. You need more information, you give them a call at 256-736-4703. And Sacred Heart of Jesus Catholic Church Centennial Choir Concert will be held this Sunday, June the 2nd at 3 o'clock. Everyone is invited to attend this free musical event at the church. It's one of the final 3 centennial events, and with special guests, that's the Huntsville Brass Band will be there. And if you have a community billboard you want to share with us, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, fax it to 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook and like us and spell out the number 2, Channel 2 Coleman.
Checking out the weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Sunny and breezy today, a high of 85. Cloudy tonight, low around 66. A 40% chance of rain tomorrow afternoon with a high of 84. And we've been talking about special events. We're going to talk about one again tomorrow.
Yes, we are, because Brenda Thomas from Daystar is going to be here to talk about a music event that they've got coming up. It's called Music Fest, Daystar House Music Fest. And it's a fundraiser for them, but it's also a great event to go and participate. So, yeah.
That's our program for today. Thank you for watching Today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.